Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Never in a Million. I'm a gift designer, and tonight I am going to go through a haul, show you some ribbon, and accepted the challenge by Pretty Girls Design by Tasha. Okay, so first things first, I want to tell you a little bit about this ribbon. I stocked up because I was talking with the owner of the shop about possible sponsorship or collaboration, and they let me know that the seller of this ribbon, their supplier, went bankrupt, and so they will no longer be carrying this ribbon. So moving forward, I will not be sharing where I get ribbon from because they won't have it. They're going to remove it from their website after all they have is sold. So I went and I just got all that I could get. I know Bagged & Bowed got some. She is also doing a giveaway. So if you want some floral satin ribbon, go subscribe to her. When she gets 500, she's going to do one, okay? So if you know the site that I've been purchasing from and you have purchased from there as well, go ahead and get what you can get now because it's going to be all gone, okay? Also here, I'm showing you what I got from the clearance event. I got this Dove. I also got the Dove deodorant. That's what I kind of showed first. The Dove deodorant was totally free with the coupon. And the main deals that I got, I used my coupon so that I could get to a total so I could use my 10 off 40. The main thing I went shopping for this weekend was household paper products, and so I did use some of these items that were on the clearance event. The body washes were $2 and something. I'm showing that this is a good match because they're both coconut something or another. The soap was $2 and something. These were $1 and something a piece, but all of it kind of ended up being a lot cheaper because I used my coupon. I also got these candles that were $125, but I only shopped Green Dot or the other clearance out items in order to make my 10 off 40 total when I was doing the coupon deals for the brownie paper towels, Angel Soft, just tons of toilet tissue and paper products that I got for the house. And so I did partake only on Green Dot when I needed to get to that threshold, okay? I'm showing you that I'm going to make 2 household gifts also. Those air wicks were totally free with my coupon. This came from Roses. So it was originally from the Dollar Tree, but they had them for $2 I know the sticker says 79 cents, but at Roses they had them $2 for $1, so I got those. I'm using a pack of Charmin. The brownie paper towels that I got so many of these packs that I decided to use some. I got some soft soap from Family Dollar on a deal, and also that detergent was from a deal a long time ago. I'm showing you I have enough stuff here to make 2 of these gifts, and so these 2 will be in my total of 10 gifts for Tasha, Pretty Girl Designs by Tasha's challenge. So she challenged us basket makers to make 10 gifts a day. I don't know if I'm going to meet that challenge, but I'm going to try. And I just thought that was a nice challenge. So those of you who are just now starting can mass 70 gifts very, very, very fast. So 2 of the gifts that I will be doing will be some of these household gifts. I've sped up this video just a bit so I can kind of show you how I get things done fast. Well, I mean, I guess it's fast, but it's 2 times. But I just have a lot of video to cover making 10 concepts this night. I am also meal prepping / cooking for the family. I've got some turkey breasts going, as well as some sweet potatoes and some green beans. So I'm multitasking tonight. It's Sunday night, and so I'm just gonna make a couple of gifts, 10 gifts tonight. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get 10 every single day this week, but we'll do what we can do, okay? And I know this is moving very fast, but I did add some orange and yellow ribbon there. I put all my kind of soap. So there's dish soap, hand soap for the bathroom, body wash, a candle, a brownie. Oh, I'm losing control here. So I came back, I bowed everything, wrapped everything, and this is one of 2 gifts that I will be doing. I wanted to keep it kind of gender neutral, but I did have some purples in here, so I wanted to use that on this. I'm going to cut those things as well. And then the other bulk of my gifts are going to be these 6 kids gifts. I am not a kid basket maker. I don't get excited about toys. Toys seem like junk to me, but all these are pennies, okay? Penny, penny, penny. And I'm going to make a lot of these concepts. These are very popular to me, for me to sell. And me and my family sell gifts, not as this is your Christmas gift, for the parent. Big, huge, toy bundles don't do well, just small toy lots. These are add-on gifts that me and my family sell. That's who we're selling to. Grandparents, aunts, uncles who have made their way to a family member's house on Christmas or around the holidays and want to have a little something for their niece, nephew, grandchild. This is not like supposed to be their whole Christmas. It's just a nice little something to give. I always sell these in the range of $35 to $45. This one is a little bit light. Everything on here is a penny except for this cup. This cup was 25 cents to me. You may have remembered it from that video where I said I did a huge haul and it was some clickbait going on. Everything else came from a Dollar General remodel and was a penny. So 25, 26, 27, 28 cents is going to be this gift. And this one will probably sell around $25. All the other ones here that I'm going to show you will definitely be $35 to $45. So you can kind of guess a little nice range from, I would say, about $25 to $45 for the gifts that I'm going to make tonight. I'm going to make 2 of these. One had a little multicolor ball, and this one has like a little soccer ball. They all have this bop glove in them and this little crossbow. On this one is going to be a baby alive. This one was not a penny. This is the one that I got on the clearance event where I played Midnight Train to Georgia. It was the one where it was like 70% off, then 50% off of that. So I don't know, lately Dollar General has been having a lot of clearance events. So it is kind of, I'm losing track here on which clearance event this was. But it's the one that I got all the baby alives. I showed receipts, I'm sure. And those dolls were like $2. This came from the Penny Triathlon, the pack of hair bows. And then this one will also get, I believe, a cup. Yeah, I'm reaching for that. This cup was 25 cents. So what we're at, let's say $2.50 for the doll. I know it wasn't that. $2.75 with the cup, $2.76 with the penny thing here. The penny bows. I am going to take that price tag off that cup, and then I'm going to add a hairband as well as some socks. That was a penny, and 3 for 97 cents from Family Dollar. Okay, so just kind of follow along. And that hairband did come from a remodel as well. And then I'm going to put in a pack of little rainbow socks. This was a 3-pack of socks, and I thought these rainbows were cute. Matches the cup. And so I'm just going to fold those up in there. And then this one will be for a small child. And this one will be definitely a $30 one. These baby alives are not cheap. $5 worth of bow, $1 for the cup. And I think the headbands were like $2 to $3 and some socks. So that would be this gift that I'm going to complete here. I might put a little bit of shred. I think I'm going to put some purple shred on here to match the doll. I know you guys probably hear these nighttime noises. I'm on my back patio as well. All right, let's see what's coming up here for this one. I am going to do some more socks, and I am also going to do, maybe not those socks. This is a little career Barbie. She is a professor at a college just like me, or a school teacher. And I noticed that my other items, which are some accessories for this doll, is not going to fit on here. This was a penny. These were like the Blue Star when they went to a penny. I've had this for over a year. I don't know if I got this from a remodel or if it was just a regular, Tuesday penny. But this is when we was getting all those dolls last year. So I think it was a regular Tuesday penny. And I'm just going to turn this one on its side. So this will be kind of a sideways gift. And I do have some others that are going to be like that, just so it fits a little bit more naturally. And just to tell you guys, I do these concepts like this on flat boxes a lot because I told you my customers love to wrap gift. Now they're sometimes buying, because I do sell on Christmas Day. Sometimes they're buying the gift on Christmas Day and they don't have time to wrap it. So this way it looks like a nice wrapped gift from the back, and then when you turn it around you can see what's in there. And so I really like to do this a lot. I did it a lot last year. If you go through my old shorts, you will see this concept time and time again. It sells very well for me. And at the end here I'll show you a picture of them, well, just kind of one or two bagged and bowed. Shout out to Bag and Bowed, my friend, her channel. But you will see it all bagged and bowed, and it looks like a wrapped gift from just the presentation alone, okay? So we'll wrap this up and finish this here. And I'm kind of playing around here to see what looks the best. And then keep it in mind that I have the doll and all the accessories. I don't want to put too much in there, but I want to put just enough. And so I kind of fiddle with a few things. But then I decide on this little penny squishy that I got from a remodel a long time ago. Now this is kind of going to flop around a little bit, but I'm glue dotting this, and I'm glue dotting the tag, and I'll use the bag to kind of make it sit in there straight. The thing about this is if you put a glue dot directly on this squishy or even a piece of tape, it will tear the squishy. So my tag is glue dot, and I'll use the bag and set it in there nicely so where it stays kind of shrink wrapped. Well, not shrink wrapped, it'll be cello wrapped, but it will kind of stay in place, I should say. All right, so that one finishes is the finish to this gift. I'm going to add just a little peak of shred just to make it look like a gift and to try to hide a little bit of my seams from where I wrapped. I didn't do that great of a job at this, but I promise you kids do not care. So that will conclude this gift, and follow along for the next. I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 more. So I'm going to get up to my total of about 8 with these kids gifts, okay? Okay, and shout out to Bagged and Bowed. Again, she was the one who headed up this remodel where I purchased these guns. Almost all of these little X-Shot shooter guns came from the remodel, which she headed up in, I believe, South Carolina we were at. And she had some close proximity to there, was visiting some relatives from that area. And so I made her in charge of recon for that remodel and going to get her the items. And so without her, I would not have most of these little X-Shot shooters. And so I've had these for a couple of years now, because as you know, remodels. So this one is for an older kind of teen with a nice penny football. So this gift is 2 cents so far. I'm going to add a 75-cent cup. So 75, 76, 76, 77. Bad at math there. Cents there for that one. And I have another gun, one with a little shooter, but I'll show you that later. So, just to show you these gifts, not all of them are bowed, but they will have a bow on the front and a bow on the back. And you see how this looks just like a bunch of Christmas presents wrapped? That's how they'll be displayed on my table with one side, and then the customer can come around and see each one they want. These are extremely popular. I just want to keep saying that. You do not have to do those big, huge toy bundles unless you want to, of course. But these, they buy in multiples, and I guarantee you someone will buy 5 or 6 of these. Okay, to round out my 10 concepts, we're moving fast here. In the back are these purple gifts with just the free sets from Bath and Body Works. I don't know what happened. I just yanked that one off. And then to follow up with my last brownie paper towel gift. Okay. So that is all the gifts. And in those purple ones were some socks, a loofah, and some greenery. So it was a free set, penny, 67 cents loofah. All right, guys, we have made it to the end. I don't know what kind of camera angle this is, but this is the end result of all my gifts. Shout out again to Pretty Girl Designs by Tasha.